What's up, everybody?
Cheers, motherfuckers.
Cheers, my motherfuckers.
Exactly.
We are finally fucking back.
Cheers. Sorry.
We are finally fucking back. Rona fucked us for a little bit, so I did a couple solo reviews that one day, but like I said, I like conversation between buddies. A lot more than just talking at you guys. But yeah, we got a lot of shit fucking planned coming up, so be on the lookout for that. My man goddamn killing the chords. I'm drinking some Terrapin Up High IPA, and Zach's got some Bud.
What? Oh, light? What? Wiser?
Oh man, we could have did the
Wise.
Pogs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
Bud. Wise. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got some.
I'm just drinking what was in the fridge because I need to get drunk on.
True. So right now,
Just want to
Get a buzz on.
right now we're talking about an
Rona be
album.
taking us like a month out, 2 months out, really.
Yeah, it's
And
been
we had like a lot of
what,
shit planned.
the last album I think
Even
reviewed
we all
together
live
was-
on the same street.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, we still
Rona
been hanging
took us
out.
out.
We were breaking the law.
Breaking the law.
Breaking the law.
But what was the last album we did together, the three of us? Was it the Pearl Jam?
I think it was Pearl Jam.
Damn.
Or David was here. One of those two.
Nah, we did more after David was here. Okay, that was a little
Yeah, I
more.
think it might have been the Pearl Jam. Or maybe a news thing.
See, we drink. We do have a drinking problem. We can't remember what we do.
So, we're talking about an album that I was actually pretty hyped for.
Does this chair not lean back?
It should.
Oh, it's shrunk.
You know, you got to pull the pin out. There
Okay,
you go.
that's lean back.
There you
Pull
go.
the pin out and it locks.
That's not
Push
okay.
it.
I want to lean, but
Yeah,
I don't want to take your
like,
shit. No,
scoot
scoot
forward.
forward.
Yeah. No. That's
Scooch
too
forward.
far. That's perfect.
True. I hate how hard. I need to like put a pillow on that chair.
I got
Why?
I have a
it's
cushion
got,
from
like,
my
no
old chair.
cushion.
I got a
On
cushion
your
from my old
ass?
chair.
Yeah.
That feeling's fine. I'm liking how the back support is.
Yeah, it's got some decent bass.
Well, I got a cushion from my old lazy boy you can stick on there.
True. So we're talking about an album that I was actually pretty hyped for, because everybody knows I'm a Lady Gaga fan.
Like Lady Blah Blah.
And it was originally going to come out on April 10th, the same day as the newest Nightwish album. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, two albums coming out on the same day from artists that I like. Well, she held it back because of coronavirus. And didn't have a release date. And then like a week ago, Zach's like, yeah man, it's got a release date. I look it up, I'm like, boom, May 29th, damn. Again, another day that two artists I like put some out, because Elstorm came out the same day with Curse of the Crystal Coconut. And so we're talking about Lady Gaga first, get that out of the way.
Let Travis fanboy.
Yeah.
Please do.
Alright, here's my thing.
I'm gonna put my stuff in your fridge.
Like
They get
when,
colder.
yeah
There you
man, do it. When John and I, we did the Lady Gaga retro.
Oh damn! I didn't know you did one.
Yeah, a couple months ago.
Yeah, they did.
And, you know, and everybody knows, to me, the best shit Lady Gaga has put out is the Monster EP and Born This Way. Because it's fun, it's fairly dirty, it's got attitude, the beats are great.
And she's known for her weird clothes too.
And there's cool weird shit going on
The weirdness.
all the time. And then Art Pop, it was okay. I like half of it. But the Joanne album, it's okay.
I like how
about half
stripped
of it.
back it was, but when
Yeah.
it tried to do the electronic stuff, it was like, why are you even trying that?
Like, I
'Cause
don't
it
know,
just-
there's not
it
really a
didn't-
lot
it
of
didn't mesh
electronic
well
shit on
with me.
there. Like, the whole party music is out of it. Like, there's no party music on Joanne.
Yeah, but it still tried to have that
Yeah.
element in it, and it just didn't mesh with the. I want to strip everything back and show you my real talent, and then her real talent was just kind of.
So it's a strip and show you her real talent.
And it was like, there's some
She
really
was-
good shit on there.
I feel like that came out because the Tony Bennett album that she
Yeah,
did,
and plus Art Pop.
or maybe I
Art
just
Pop
kind of had a
kind
lot
of
of hype for it,
underperformed too.
and she was like, "Well, I'm just gonna do what I want to do," and it just kind of sucked.
So she dropped the first single to this, the Stupid Love, a couple months ago, and I was all about it. I'm like, this shit right fucking here is my motherfucking jam. It is still my jam. I am still fucking like getting down to Stupid Love. And so I was like even John and I discussed on the podcast, like, damn, maybe the whole album will, because a big thing about Stupid Love is the fact that it almost feels like the exact same thing of the Born This Way song. Like, there's a lot of, I want to say maybe those notes are sort of the same.
It's got the same beats.
Yeah, something.
Like the same rhythmic beats or the structure.
Same musical notes. But it's a real fun, exciting song.
What is the last song sampling? Very last song on this album.
Oh, the Babylon song?
Yeah, there's something sampling, like there's some kind of sampling on that.
I think there is a sample.
Because whatever it is, god damn, it sounds so familiar. I could not figure it out when I listened to it.
But, yeah. So, I am pleased to say that the album, for me, is actually pretty good. I really enjoy it.
How often do you see yourself going back to it?
Maybe I will still probably be putting Born This Way on a lot more. Mostly because
like, throughout this year.
Throughout this year,
considering we're already halfway through.
Isn't it? Wow, it is, dude.
We're already halfway through, and everyone's been in their house the entire time.
Well, here's the weird thing.
Not you.
Here's the weird thing. I will probably be listening to the new Kesha album more than I listen to the new Lady Gaga album.
Where do you rate the Lady Gaga? What's your the Kesha? As in like we do a 1 to 10. Where do you put that?
Oh, the new Kesha?
Yeah.
I give it an 8.
Okay.
Where I can give the.
Does that contend to the Lady Gaga? Is it better? Or your rating for it is your rating better?
Lady Gaga is a 7.
Oh.
Yeah. But the thing is it's a nice 7. It's a happy 7. Here's the thing. I was expecting and wanting more of the Born This Way style. Born This Way is some of my favorite shit in like pop EDM. But it was also like the music was almost borderline industrial. Like there's some heavy fucking beats on there, man.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, just about, man.
Who did the music for it?
It's a dude named Blood Pop or something, but she's been collaborating with that dude since like forever. So
it's the same guy.
Just about. And here's the weird thing about this one: Skrillex fucking produced some shit on this one, and it's like.
That doesn't sound like Skrillex.
Right, I'm like, where is Skrillex in here? Like, I'm hearing Basement Jacks. Now this is where I do enjoy the album.
I don't even know where to. I don't have any reference for that because I've never heard their stuff. You can throw out that one song, but
yeah, I can throw out that one song.
Yeah, speaking Chinese to Zach, that's what you do, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
But all right, I was wanting more of the exciting EDM sound, but instead the album is a decent house album, and with decent lyrics and I mean not a bad performance on the album at all, like. But it's like, damn, it's a good house album, but I could be listening to Basement Jacks or some other deep house bands and shit and fucking, hell, I might could turn on some of Orbital's more housey tracks and enjoy myself a little more. Like you were saying when you first showed up, was like everything that's on this Lady Gaga album you can get without Lady Gaga, and that's a thing. That is definitely a thing, and that is definitely not wrong.
When I first turned it on,
as a Lady Gaga fan, I'm like, I'm here for it. I'm living for it. It is. I'm down.
It's the Lady Gaga of 2020.
Yeah,
it's the best you're gonna get.
It's the Lady Gaga of the mid '90s, in the 2020s. Like, fuck.
Yeah. For me, when I first turned it on, I was like, "It says the rhythm of the night."
I know what I want, but I want it now.
Yeah, I'm just hearing like the typical, like pretty much just. I'm hearing the soundtrack to Night at the Roxbury.
I know, it just sounds like
that kind of music to
One
me.
is love, baby, don't hurt me. Fucking.
What about Zoolander?
Yeah, Zoolander.
I don't remember that soundtrack. I haven't seen that movie enough.
The whole movie.
I haven't seen that movie enough to be like attached to it,
Say what?
I haven't seen Zoolander enough to be
I love
attached
that
to
movie.
it. But like I can watch fucking Night at the Roxbury anytime
Frankie
Yeah,
Goes
because
to
it's
Hollywood.
always funny.
Damn sure
First
it
sight
is.
of your heart, first sight of you, my heart stopped, and the sound was. Pew!
I just got done watching Corky Romano again.
Oh God, I haven't seen that in ages.
God, I remember you built that movie up.
I
to
did
be this
overhype that movie,
amazing
man.
comedy. Chris Kattan is so funny in it. This scene and this scene and this scene. I'm just dying in my seat. And Dad gets it for you for Christmas, and I'm sitting there.
And what was funny is when I saw it, I was
Bored.
like, damn, this is not really as funny as I remember when I first saw this shit. Because I was hyping that movie up.
Yeah, and I was like, this is not that funny. It's not that funny.
Good old Sean Penn. So
My thoughts on this album is it's a 4. I'm sorry, it's not that good to me. Like, I figured maybe she would try. Like, I like Stupid Love, the way it sounds. It has the hype around it. It's big and bombastic, but the rest of the album just kind of falters out because the next song is the one with Ariana Grande, and it sounds like your typical bullshit that's on the radio today. And then you get...
I would say it sounds like anything on the radio just because of it all being house beats.
I'm not saying that, the beats. I'm not saying the music has anything to do with it.
Just the female
when
vocals.
she got Ariana Grande on there, it made it sound like her, and then it reminded me
There you
of
go.
all the bullshit that's on the radio today. And then at the end, when the fucking Elton John, they had to make Elton John suck. How do you make him suck? You throw fucking filters over his voice and try to make him sound like an auto-tuned Ozzy Osbourne. It was terrible.
Smell the coffee.
Like when that song started, I was like, okay, you're definitely not using him for his piano. Where is he? Is he gonna sing on this? I'm interested now. I was kind
Yeah,
of like,
because a lot of
okay,
times
cool,
they only
cool,
use
cool.
him for piano.
Yeah,
A lot
like
of
Queens of the
times.
Stone Age did.
Yeah.
There's only piano.
Does he sing on that Ordinary Man with Ozzy, or is it just
He
his
sings.
piano? He sings.
He
Yeah.
sings. He's
I
got
hadn't even
moments
heard that.
on there.
We need a damn review of that shit because we got 6 months, or we're gonna be liars.
We got 6 months, or we can nut up and shut up. If he doesn't die, we go to his house and kill him.
It's
Who wants to go to
Tenacious.
California?
So what? Now we're just gonna Tenacious, the pick of Destiny, Tenacious D. We're just gonna go break into this place.
Yeah, that's our
Different is
destiny.
we're just gonna try to kill
We have
Ozzy.
to make sure Ozzy dies in 2020.
So let me talk about the music here real quick. One thing, three of my favorite moments on this album are the Chromatica tracks. These 3 short interludes that kind of separate the album into 3 parts. They're these grand orchestra tracks.
That's right. This is the album that they were trying to claim that they thought fucking she was making for Cyberpunk 2077. Thank God. This has been. I would have fucking not gotten the game over this shitty
Yeah,
soundtrack.
this would not be good music in cyberpunk stuff.
They said she was trying to do a fucking EDM
I
techno
don't
shit.
feel like they would ever hire her to do music
Well,
for a
the
game.
rumor was that she was going to do some of the music for fucking Cyberpunk 2077.
Maybe she did do like a song or two, but I don't think she would do the whole score for the game.
I would say like Alec Empire is a dude that I would like to do the whole score for Cyberpunk.
They had a list of all the people that did it, like a whole bunch of underground stuff, with like a lot of really cool fucking cyberpunk sounding music. It's really cool.
I bet you Cell Dweller guy's on there. Because he does
If he's
Scandroid.
not, that'd be
Damn,
sad.
I just realized my scores. I gave this a 4. That's better than the 0 I gave Green Day.
Ah!
So I enjoy the new
So
Lady
that's
Gaga.
a thing to think about.
That's a thing to think about when we talk about the Green Day.
That
I
is a
like this
thing to
better.
think about.
And then also, I started thinking, damn, we did Sublime last year, and I was bored the entire goddamn time. It was only 30 minutes. Or
So I think
40
I gave
minutes.
that a 0, like all around.
I gave
think
it like a 1
0.
or a 2 or something, and then I started thinking, damn, I gave Green Day a 0.
But it was like, I think with the Sublime, it was like music-wise, because I like reggae, I was like a 4 or a 5. But all around, album-wise, band name, artist, performance, 0.
And you're comparing the Green Day to established Green Day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
So,
yeah,
that's a
you
difference.
Yeah, see,
There's
I'm
a
not
bar.
comparing Green Day to Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
comparing,
comparing this Lady Gaga
you
to
make the
Lady
most
Gaga.
sense there.
Yeah, because that was not the least Green Day. If you had told me that was any other band, I would have believed it. That's why we believe the fucking fake Green Day band was
my
more
God.
Green Day than the fucking real Green Day
God.
band.
Yeah.
That average
But-
working man song is the most Green Day song that anyone could ever do.
But there's some things I wanted to say about some of these songs. Is on the song Alice, I dig that one, but when she says my name isn't Alice, I swear when I first was listening to it, I swear she was saying my name, it's Dallas, and I'm like, what the fuck? The shit's called Alice? But yeah, I had to hear her say it a couple times. Isn't Alice? Okay, it sounded weird to me. But Stupid Love, 10 out of 10 kind of track for me. Rain on Me, I told Melissa just sent me that song about a week or two ago, and that was kind of raised a flag for me because I was like, it's a decent fucking house track. And I don't know anything about Ariana Grande, so like I don't
Other
even
than she
recognize
sucks.
her. I don't even recognize her on the song. And
Yeah,
but
I kind of had to hear her shit all the time at work.
But I told Melissa, I said, yeah, so if Stupid Love is the fire, Rain on Me is a wet match.
She seems like she's got a speech impediment.
I might have to pay a little more attention.
Yeah, you'll hear it.
But I like Free Woman, I like Fun Tonight, then Chromatica 2, really cool orchestra shit. 911 I like a lot, and I'm wondering, she says Papa 911, Papa 911, because she's kind of like talking about drug addiction and shit. And I'm wondering, like, is that a new thing, like a code name for a pill or something that people are doing now? Like, I don't know all the new drugs kids do these days. So is 911 a new one? Anyway, but I dig that because I think that one she's doing that robot voice thing she does.
Yeah.
But Plastic Doll is okay.
Plastic fuck doll.
But Sour Candy is good, except for whoever this artist Blackpink on there. She is the one that to me is like, she sounds no different than every other lady on the radio right now in the pop music world. Wasn't doing it for me. And then Enigma, probably like second favorite track on here. Enigma's badass. Replay is really good. Then Chromatica 3. And then Sign from Above with Elton John. Like, Zach said Elton John sucks on there. I think he's decent. It's not nothing to really be like, oh man, Elton John's on this track, yo. I mean, I kind of wonder, why is he even there?
Yeah, like, and then the other, like, there's two other featured artists, the Ariana Grande and the other
Yeah,
person.
the Blackpink. Blackpink
Yeah, I'm like,
sucks
why?
on here. That,
Why are there featured artists on Lady Gaga tracks? There doesn't need to be.
Well, I would rather have all three of these people than R. Kelly on her song on Art
Hey,
Pop.
but if you have that album,
He can't.
it's got to be worth something because she
Yeah,
took him off.
She took that song off. I wonder if she took the song off or just like got someone else to collab on the song with her.
One of the two.
Yeah.
The cheapest
Yeah,
one
we
would
got
have been
the
take-
original with.
I don't know. Would it be cheaper to take him off of it and reproduce the album, like reprint the album, or would it be cheaper to reprint the album with someone new on it?
Yeah, I don't know. It'd probably
You
just
gotta-
be easier to take the song off.
Yeah.
For all
And
the
then you
next
got to
pressings.
reprint the album and take all the old ones off.
Because that
the
way,
shelves.
all they got to do is like hit delete, I would assume, as opposed to everybody go back in the studio, pull up those files, get somebody else to fucking sing his parts,
I'm
or
sure it'd
make
just
new
be easier
parts.
if they just had a guy do parts over the phone.
Yeah.
That's how it's done.
It wouldn't sound any worse. But then I mean, I dig that song, especially because from here on out, all the songs are just straight four on the floor, good ass house music. Like, it
What
doesn't
is
suck.
Four on the floor.
Four on the floor is is your
Okay.
there's 4 beats on the floor, just your bass drum.
Okay, you're do.
Yeah. So it's just all 4 on the floor. And I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I like it a lot because I like house music. I'm a big fan of a lot of electronic music. I almost said all.
The album got boring to me because
That's
it
the
didn't
thing.
change.
It's like
It
none
kept
of it. This
being
whole
the same
album is
damn
just
thing.
straight house. Not a problem with it, but like I said, I could turn on a Basement Jaxx album and have a little more fun. So by the time, we're getting to the end of Sign From Above with Elton John, and I'm like, it's okay, but then boom, 30 seconds till the end of the track, it jumps into some like high energy fucking drum and bass shit, and I'm like, oh, yes, fuck, give me more of this, and 30 seconds and it's over. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like, I would have liked a little more variety in some of this house music. Like, because there are a lot of house artists who did house music. Take Robert Miles, for instance. Dude's got some amazing house shit. Fucking Moby's got some amazing fucking house shit.
He just needs to shut his mouth and stop being creepy.
But pretty soon he's gonna tattoo Animal Lover on his lips.
Doesn't he have it on his face now?
I don't know what he did. I can't remember.
God damn it, Moby! Stop! You're weird.
I mean,
Like his episode of Cribs. I'm sorry to throw you off, but his episode of Cribs was like the most odd one.
Yeah, it's like he's got nothing in his house.
There's absolutely nothing there but books, and he's doing Simpson references and playing chess. And his bedroom is this tiny little hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Sorry.
My only real complaint here on this album is the fact that I'm glad she went all out on house music, but there's like not much variety as far as that music goes. That they did, because there's a lot of variety in the house scene that they just didn't use here. Like our buddy Zach Serta said yesterday, and he's loving it. Me too. I'm loving it too, but I'm being a little hard on it because I'm a massive fan of house music and a big fan of Lady Gaga. So I gotta
have my critiques.
I gotta say something, and it's bugging me a little bit because it's like, damn it, you're hitting me in all the right spots, but at the same time, it's like, damn, you're holding back just a little bit. And I think if Stupid Love wasn't on here, then I could say this album is just boring. And
Wow.
yeah, and like Stupid Love
Because I thought the whole thing was just boring.
Stupid Love really holds this album. And like I said, all right, Stupid Love, Enigma, Replay, and Babylon hold this album for me. But back to Sign From Above, it's all been basic, straightforward, four on the floor. And then you get into this sweet high energy fucking drum and bass bit that like just really made me go, damn, y'all could have, y'all had bits, y'all threw a little bit in there from the house and high energy world, and damn, you took it away as soon as it came in. There's a lot more y'all could be doing to these songs than having them be about as basic. When you go back to Born This Way, that album's got a lot of shit going on in the electronics. And in the way those noises are creating melodies and music. And on here, there's not a whole lot of that in there, which is, something. But sadly, all of that is in Stupid Love. Like, to me, a lot of the creative musical energy is in Stupid Love. But yeah, then it ends on Babylon. Babylon's got a lot of that creative energy in it too. But yeah, it's a disappointment. I love it that it's straight house music, because you don't get that in the mainstream anymore. It's been over 20 years since that kind of stuff has been in the mainstream. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, you can do this better. So yeah, it's a 7 for me.
It's a 4.
So what about you, J-Man? God, no, you're just not into this kind of stuff anyway.
5, because if I want to listen to techno, EDM, or house, I'll pick bands that do it better. If I pick somebody who cobbles it, it would sound like a mixed mess of shit.
Shit in a blender.
I heard one song, I swear to God, she bounced around from different style to fucking style. I'm like, well, pick one, please. You can change, each song to be different, but don't make each individual song sound different so many fucking times. I was...
You were just not having it. Josh is
I wasn't-
not here for this.
I just wasn't impressed.
I'm here
at all.
for it.
I'm not
I'm living
impressed
it.
by it. It's not a big game.
I'll never hear it again.
I'm not a Gaga fan at all, anyways. I mean, I don't do the pop thing that much.
I've recently, just over the last 5 or 6 years, grown to appreciate some Gaga, but it's
In
not.
other words,
I don't
he's got
get-
a woman in his life.
I don't get hyped for it. No, she has
I
nothing
know,
to do
she
with
don't
it.
like it.
I had a Lady Gaga in my CD collection before that. Matter of fact, I bought the one with her and Tony Bennett 7 years ago. But my thing is, like, I don't get hyped for Gaga. I don't. The last thing I thought she did that was like the most, that's fucking hilarious, kind of cool moment was when she went to the VMAs wearing a meat dress. She had a steak on her head and like bacon and fucking ribs and shit. The whole suit was made out of meat.
I
I thought that was genius.
Yeah,
Jeez,
You
though,
could
she
have
be
made-
wearing beef
you could-
lips. So.
She just imagine that
She should have
she
beef
stunk-
curtains.
She could have stunk so bad.
she pulled it off decent, but I think Johnny Knoxville looked the best in a meat suit.
Yeah, I did.
I don't remember that.
You ever remember the meat suit? It was like his bread suit, but it was meat.
Yeah,
remember
It was when his leg was broke, and he was walking around with the meat, and I think that's when he jumps in the off of the pier and like takes the suit off in the ocean. And he's like comes back up.
I think he was like trying to do a
Swimming
shark
naked.
thing. 'Cause he was gonna wear a meat suit and go jump in the ocean with the sharks or some
yeah,
shit.
I think some shit like that.
Something
But I
stupid
thought
like
hers
that.
was cooler because she did an award show
Yeah,
wearing
that's
it.
right. I was making a joke.
Yeah,
Oh.
she did it for the shock value. He did it
Yeah.
because he's paid to do stupid shit.
Yeah, but I thought that for an artist, that's, you know, the coolest thing in my eyes that she ever did.
See, I didn't start getting into her until I heard a couple of the tracks from Monster, the ones that everybody was hating on. That's when Johnny was hanging around.
I remember you were the first one to mention her though, because you were talking about this disco stick
Yeah.
song.
Because I was like,
I
this
was
is
like,
kind of
the
cool.
hell is that? I want to take a ride on your disco stick, and I was like, that's on the radio. You said, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it was at the same time like the I Kissed a Girl came out too, and I remember digging
Yeah.
that a little bit too. I was like, hey, things are kind of getting a little naughty on the radio.
Yeah, or you see where Katy Perry went.
Yeah, did not turn into after that song, and I heard the other ones that hit the radio. I was like, damn, she is not the kind of artist I thought she was going to be.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought you were going to be a little rockier, a little edgier than you're hot, then you're cold, you're yes, then you're no.
Oh, wow.
But I didn't really start getting into Gaga until I heard a couple of songs that like Johnny and everybody was hating on when with the Monster EP, like Telephone and what are some of the other popular ones off of Monster. Anyway, and
He
then,
essentially was in the closet, as you would say, for Lady Gaga.
He's a closet Guga.
He's
but
a closet
then
Gaga.
Born This Way hit, and like every fucking like song that was coming on like on like the radio and all the songs that were getting popular, I was like, damn, these are all like that. Like Judas, Judas is my shit, man. That's some heavy fucking shit. And so yeah, it's like that's some good shit. But then like sadly, man, like to me it was like even
That's the
after
last
that,
good one.
That's that one to me full on 10. That and the Monster album full on 10. And after that it's been.
Well,
Why does this album
she's
need
just
16
like Marilyn
fucking
Manson.
songs? That's the problem.
She's just a female Marilyn Manson.
Well, but not even.
Well, she
Yeah.
does her shit for shock value.
Yeah.
Well, the shock's gone, and now she's trying to.
Yeah, I
she's
feel you
desperately
there.
Still
trying
chugging
to clean.
on,
she's
chugging
desperately
on.
trying to
Chugging
clean,
on.
trying to be relevant and be shocking, and it's not shocking anymore. And now it's just like this. Is
And now
sad.
everyone's clinging to Billie Eilish.
It's like an old guy still dressing like a kid. Like it's just sad, man. Stop.
yeah.
Just stop.
Like a 40-year-old, 50-year-old man still wearing his
With a nose ring.
Sisters of Mercy shirt.
The last soap grinder.
But okay, what did you guys think of the album? I said 7. It's a happy 7. I like the album. I just
It's
have
a boring 4.
It's a boring 4 over there.
Oh, I guess an average 5. I don't know.
Average 5.
It's in the middle. I don't.
Because I can throw out a 5 based on the house music on it being fairly average. It is some average house music, but the Stupid Love and some of the juicier bits.
Stupid Love.
Raise
is
it
the
up to
only
there.
reason it
I'm like
gets
the agnostics from
forward.
South Park. It's neither good nor bad. It's like the Dr. Pepper of the Coke world. It's just in the middle.
So, what did you guys think about the new
Like
Gaga?
off-brand Coke.
Off-brand Coke.
Did you like it?
RC
hate it?
Cola.
But we'll see you guys next with an album that I cannot fucking wait to talk about. The new Storm album. Have fun!